Christmas done came early, ladies and gentlemen. CJ Dachamp uploaded the video. We got Danzo, the Hidden Leaf's biggest fraud. Yeah, nobody care about you, Danzo, weak ass, trash ass, fake Hokage ass, fill-in ass. That's why you would never be on the Stone Monument. You would never be on the Hokage Monument. Goddamn, he was on there temporarily, but we had to take that shit off. Never again. Never again. Hey man, if you like Danzo, I don't know. You just like antagonists and evil niggas, bro. Because Danzo was a hoe. Even for people who like evil dudes, though, Danzo was just he's unlikable. No, there's no redeeming qualities about this man at all, in my personal opinion. I hate this man. But anyway, we about to go ahead and get into this video, bro. Without further ado, let's get it.
And bro, he always be saying, I'm doing what's best to protect the leaf.
Oh my God, bro.
Let's see them receipts again. Where was he at when the Nine-Tails attacked the village? Nowhere to be found. Where was he at when Pain turned the entire village into a crater? Nowhere to be found. Where was he at when a 15-year-old edgelord pulled up to a summit to run hands with him?
When he pulled up on the Kage summit,
to be found.
this man Sasuke, bro.
Ass was the first man out the room. He hit the dash because he knew he was gonna get belt to ass by a 15-year-old emo kid.
Bro, not the emos from Fortnite, bro. Yeah, man, because like it's some cool villains out here, but Danzo is not one of them, bro. That man was garbage.
A strong feeling of intense dislike or animosity towards someone or something. Now, as y'all know, we've covered our fair share of haters on this channel. From a zesty vampire walking around in Louis Vuitton, a super ninja beefing with a rat and some turtles.
Yeah, big shredder.
The list goes on. But today, we're flipping the script. Today, I didn't come to cover haters. Today, I came to hate.
Yeah.
I came to spread negativity in this.
F Danzo, bro.
Keep it 100 with y'all. These past months, I've been in hell. From that bogus ass copyright strike to me damn near breaking my hand, then having to watch my football team be the worst team in the league for 2 fucking years straight. I am not okay.
That's tough, brother.
On this very fine, beautiful day, I'm deciding to put this anger to use. So I'm about to talk about an anime character that just quite honestly pisses me off. Now, originally, this video was going to have multiple characters, but I decided to save them for another time because this one character
can't wait for that video.
Specifically just makes my blood boil to a point that I just had to make an exposed video on this nigga. And that character is none other than the fraud Kage,
Danzo.
So today, we're gonna be going over every single
Look at him. You don't look cool. Hold on, let me just go back real quick. I'm gonna try not to pause a million times, but even right here, you don't look cool, bro. You don't look cool. You can't pull off the one eye covered thing, bro. That's Kakashi's MO. That ain't you. Get your ass out of here, man.
Be going over every single one of Danzo's actions. And
you ain't cool, bro.
I hate this nigga, and I got every single
weak ass X on your chin.
I need. So let's get this fraud watch started.
Now you trying to be Yamcha, but the X on your chin instead of your cheek.
Danzo,
fuck out of here.
The most hated man in the shinobi world. A man that is solely responsible for so much stupid shit that has happened in the history of the Hidden Leaf. Now let me just go ahead and say this right now, because this needs to be said, because it's not an opinion, it is a fact.
Fact.
Danzo was a terrorist to Konoha, and not just Konoha, the entire shinobi world.
That's a fact.
He always be saying, I'm doing what's best to protect the leaf, as he proceeds to do the most inhumane, corrupt shit a character could ever do. Like, on the real, no
hate this man, bro.
Everything that is wrong and corrupt about the Hidden Leaf is connected to this old raggedy ass bitch. And like I said earlier, I got them receipts to prove it.
Let's go.
Receipt number 1.
We ain't got exhibits, we got receipts in this episode. Like, yo, this man is trash, and I got my evidence. All right, let's get it. The manipulation of Hanzo and the Akatsuki.
Manipulation of Hanzo and the Akatsuki.
Yeah.
Now that I'm thinking about it, this is actually perfect that I'm making this video right now, because the next roundtable trial is the Pain trial. And this...
Now, we know damn well we don't need no trial. You know damn well we don't need no trial. I can't wait for the video, though. Well, you know damn well he don't need no trial. He in there.
This motherfucker Danzo.
Sit down at the round table. All 6 of y'all.
Reasons to why Nagato crashed out and became Pain. So during the Third Shinobi World War, Danzo schemed up one of the most diabolical plans to take out the Akatsuki and also
evil
become
plan
Hokage all at once. Now, this was back when the Akatsuki were not the bad guys. They were just some freedom fighters trying to achieve peace. But Danzo was not fucking with these niggas at all, because the word peace was not in this man's vocabulary at all. He thought that
I don't want peace.
Being a problem for the hidden.
I want problems.
That ended up becoming true. But this
future
problem could have been completely avoided if Danzo wasn't a scheming, conniving, dirty ass nigga. Now, this is what he did. He went to Hanzo of the Salamander.
The Salamander, bro.
Dead
that man was clean.
And said the Akatsuki killed them. Then he went to the Akatsuki under a dumbass alias named Kanzo.
Look at him.
Be for real, bro. You couldn't come up with a better name?
Right. So stupid ass out of here. You wanted niggas to figure it out.
And that's the best name you could have came up with as an alias? Oh my goodness. How did this guy get this job? So Danzo told them that Hanzo sent him and the Hidden Rain were ready to make peace negotiations. Now, here's the catch. The bodies that Danzo brought to Hanzo were not Ame Shinobi at all. They were dead root members that were disguised as hidden stone shinobi that Nagato killed. Oh, and do y'all want to know why these root members were disguised as stone shinobi?
Why?
This motherfucker had these root members disguised as stone shinobi because he was trying to sabotage a peace treaty between the leaf and the stone.
You wanted violence.
Like I said,
come on, bro.
The word peace is not in this.
And they put this man in as a fill-in Hokage.
Dead ass said, for the
I don't like it.
Of the hidden leaf, peace must not exist with the hidden stone.
Like
so
what?
Danzo grabbed his own men's dead bodies, dressed them up in Ame armor.
That's wild, bro.
That the Akatsuki smoked yo niggas, and me and my bum ass Ambu root will help you spin back on these niggas if you help me become Hokage.
Yeah.
Have mercy.
So he basically slimed out the Akatsuki, which led to
bogus
getting captured, Yahito himself, and Nagato crashing out, killing everyone except for Hanzo and Danzo. And let me add on to this. If Danzo never did this shit, then there's a good chance that the leaf may have not been turned into a crater later on. But guess what?
Can you imagine a world where the Akatsuki actually are on the side of good? Like there's a secret team full of high-level ninjas, not the Anbu, called the Akatsuki. That would be crazy, bruh. But this is not an alternate universe. This is the one we live in. And the one we live in, Danzo is an absolute hoe. So, so we gotta deal with the canon storyline. Everything worked out in the end, obviously, but he was hoeing at the time, bruh.
Pain wasn't the only character who ended up having a villain origin story because of Danzo's actions. Because another person who ended up getting a villain origin story because of this man was Kabuto. What happened to Kabuto was another tragedy. So how—
Kabuto's another character in Naruto that I could not stand that man at first. They eventually made him clean, but he was annoying at first. I just didn't like him. Him and his weak ass ninja info cards and shit. I didn't like this man, bro. He was fucking annoying. And I felt like they made him better than he was supposed, but that's a weird statement. He was better than he was supposed to be. Like, I don't know. I don't feel like he deserved to be as good as they portrayed him to be at first, but I don't know. Then eventually they made the man clean and he became a big goddamn deal. So it's like, all right, bro.
This happened. Danzo went to an orphanage and gaslit this former Anbu agent turned nun, No, to go on a mission
Her name is
to
No.
Stone and spy on them. And if she did it, he would stop sending money or any funding to the orphanage that she ran.
Wow, that's dirty.
Orochimaru's
Look at him.
standing right behind him. And he tells her verbatim, take care that your children don't get snatched either.
Wow.
Children with no past or no family are worth something.
We already know Orochimaru a demon. This ain't about him.
Another reason that Orochimaru should not be led 50 feet near a school. This dude Danzo basically told her, bitch, get to work or I'ma make all these kids homeless and make this man change on the side of the road. And they better pray to God.
You messed up, bro.
Orochimaru doesn't find them before CPS does.
Nigga, what the fuck is this bullshit?
So she had no choice. She had to do it. Now,
Old man.
Kabuto was outside the whole time, and he was listening in on this. But Danzo knew this, and he decided, you know what, little nigga? You're an orphan with no past, so I'ma put your ass to use. So he recruits him into the Foundation and sends him to multiple different villages to spy on them and commit espionage.
Stand this man, bro.
Here's when tragedy strikes. About 5 years later, Kabuto got exposed when he was spying on the stone. So when they were tracking him, a shinobi tried to come down and kill him, but Kabuto sliced him in the guts. But guess?
Yeah, and his damn chakra blade hand shit.
Down the middle. It was no.
Wow.
She was still on that long-ass mission Danzo sent her on 5 years ago. So when Kabuto went over to heal her and was panicking and telling her that he was sorry, she looked at him dead in the face and said, "Who are you?" And Kabuto was sick to his stomach.
Wow.
He didn't know what to think because his mother figure just tried to kill him and she didn't even recognize him. And the reason why she didn't recognize him was because Danzo brainwashed her.
Yeah, of course. Duh.
Orochimaru told this man Kabuto that Danzo revealed to Nono that the reason why Kabuto left the orphanage was because he wanted to bring money in for the orphanage. However, Nono wanted to free Kabuto from the Foundation so he could have a regular normal life. So Danzo decided, you know what? Both of you niggas gotta go. So for years, Danzo fed Nono false images of Kabuto growing up so that over time, she would not be able to recognize what he would actually look like.
Yeah.
So when she was completely brainwashed and thought Kabuto was an entirely different person, he ordered her to assassinate the real Kabuto because Danzo told her that he was a double agent and he had to be eliminated. So Danzo essentially set both of them up to kill each other because they were loose ends that knew too much and he needed them out of here. So this evil bastard,
this man, bro,
his son killed his mother, causing another character to get a villain origin story.
Oh my God, get Danzo out of here, you evil bastard.
He was working with this nigga Orochimaru.
Already on 3. You work directly with everyone tomorrow. You already, yeah, you already got to take that.
How evil this freaky ass nigga is. So what was Danzo doing? Boy, let me tell you, they were kidnapping innocent people and injecting them with Hashirama cells. And when they realized that it wasn't working, they started to kidnap kids and put them in test tubes. And remember, he said all this is for the protection of the leaf. As
like, no, it's not, bro.
Innocent civilians of the leaf captured, experimented on, and murdered. And we all know
his idea was, oh, well, if it works, it'll be worth it because then we'll save a lot more people with this evidence or with what we find from the experiments and what we can do with everything that's going on. Then we will lose from not having done this. But it's like, nah, bro, you don't know that. You might not never find no success. And now you done killed all the people for no goddamn reason.
There was only one kid that survived this shit, and that was Yamato. He had to watch everybody else die because Orochimaru and Danzo abandoned the project. So when Danzo came back and found him, he decided, you know what, little nigga? I'm gonna make you my star Ambu pupil. So Danzo personally trained this man over the years and thought of him as his little successful lab
about Star.
Now,
he's out here though.
Receipt 4, his beef with Hiruzen. Now, I'm gonna have to get this off my chest before we go any further.
Okay.
I do not fuck with the third Hokage at all.
What? Why?
Pissed me off on multiple occasions. But you know what? Let me get the main one out the way.
Why you don't mess with Hiruzen?
And Kushina gave this nigga one job. One job!
I know he's going with this. All right, listen. It is a fact. Naruto grew up with a pretty much shit childhood. No friends, no family. got treated like, you know what I'm saying, was treating that man bad the whole time. He was sad, lonely, depressed pretty much. And this man could have changed that shit because he knew who Naruto was. He knew who Naruto was related to. And he ain't do nothing. He just sat back. Okay, that's a fact. But we can argue that that grit and determination, that never say die attitude, that never give up attitude that we know Naruto to have, the will of fire, essentially, maybe he never develops that if he doesn't live that hard life. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know, man. Naruto was whole, but it worked out in the end.
Please take care of the child. And this old nigga looked at her dead in the face and lied like a motherfucker. Of course, you don't need to worry. You old raggedy bitch. No. What killed
No, he hold Naruto. Naruto was whole.
Take full responsibility. Then proceeded to throw Naruto in a rundown, nasty-ass, dirty-ass shack of an apartment. Nigga had the son of the 4th Hokage living in the fucking trenches. And the only thing that he could afford to eat was ramen and spoiled fucking...
Oh my God.
Oh my God, not gonna lie, I gotta stop myself right now. Because this video could easily turn into me hating on Hero.
Yeah, don't do that. Come on, man.
Now, Danzo, without a doubt, was the 3rd Hokage's biggest opposition, even though they used to be childhood friends and rivals. But everything changed the night when Tobirama named Hiruzen 3rd Hokage, because back in the First Shinobi World War, Danzo and Hiruzen were surrounded by a bunch of hidden cloud ninja, along with Tobirama, them 2 crusty-ass elders, who for some reason are still alive in Boruto.
Oh my God. Come on, man. Long life.
If I knew what this nigga was gonna do to my grandson in the future, I'll boom this nigga right now.
Snatched them eyeballs.
Anyways, they needed somebody to sacrifice themselves so they could all get away. So Hiruzen decided to step up and do it because Danzo was too pussy. And the whole time, Tobirama was actually testing them to see who he was gonna make 3rd Hokage. And since Hiruzen stepped up, he got named 3rd Hokage.
Yeah.
Danzo got pissed off, jealous, and grew a massive hate.
That was your bitch ass get.
He was always plotting in the
Me in a hole.
to somehow usurp Hiruzen and become Hokage. And man, Danzo tried. He really did try. I mean, we already talked about when he didn't want any type of peace with the hidden stone because Danzo was a fucking warmonger.
Damn, kicking out his ass.
But Danzo was like, nah, that nigga. You know peace isn't in my vocabulary. And Danzo pressed him so much, Hiruzen decided, you know what? Fine, nigga. I take full responsibility for this war, so I'ma step down as Hokage. Now, when they were having the meeting to pick who the 4th Hokage was gonna be, Danzo threw out one of the craziest
Look at this man, bro. Look at him, bro.
possible. This nigga said, I recommend Orochimaru. This nigga tried to have Orochimaru as Hokage.
Can y'all imagine an alternate universe where Orochimaru gets named the fucking Hokage? Hell no. This man Danzo was on devious timing. Shout out to the loyalty. But you know what I'm saying, for staying loyal to who you was fucked with growing up. But hell no, dog. What?
Oh, nah, son.
Get your ass out of here.
Wanted Orochimaru as Hokage was because these boys were obviously working together.
Right.
So if Orochimaru was Hokage, Danzo was also Hokage. But thank
Essentially.
God that Hiruzen actually had a brain, because he was like, oh, hell no, there's something wrong with that nigga.
Right.
What the fuck you mean by that? I can't put my tongue on it yet, but I'm telling you right now, something is wrong with that freaky ass.
Like, yeah, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that.
Nigga.
Real nigga.
Oh, don't act like you didn't hear me, nigga. Oh, hell no.
Mr. Aura personified, Big Minato.
Yeah, you know what? This nigga Danzo's tweaking. So Minato,
Mr. Flea on sight. Look at him. He
a
clean.
year later, Orochimaru got exposed for doing all that crazy shit. And the only reason Danzo didn't go down with him was because he wiped his hands clean and cut ties with him right before he got exposed. But Danzo was not done trying to one-up Hiruzen, because one day he decided, why don't I just try to assassinate this nigga? So that's what he did. He tried to assassinate Hiruzen. Man sent out an entire squad of root members to assassinate the Hokage.
That shit's crazy, bro.
Nigga, that is treason.
Yeah, literally treason.
They failed because Hiruzen knew Danzo was gonna try this eventually because Kakashi leaked everything to him. So he sent Kakashi as a decoy, and Danzo, thinking that they just got the job done, was sitting back in the Hokage's chair.
Look at him.
Until he heard,
feeling good.
Nigga, if you don't get your raggedy ass out my chair. This motherfucker then got caught.
Like, what the fuck is you doing in my chair, bruh?
Ultra HD.
Get your ass up. I'll whoop your ass.
With no parole. But this soft ass nigga Hiruzen
spared him. Childhood friend.
Let him walk.
Childhood friend.
Excuse me, nigga? He just tried to assassinate you, and you're not just any regular person. You're the Hokage!
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Childhood friend or not, like, there's a lot of things you might be able to overlook. And you know what I'm saying? If I'm in that position, I might overlook some things too. But nah, bro, you literally ordered an assassination on me. And they only didn't fail because I already knew about it. So we was prepared to thwart your attempt. Like, dog, I'm not thinking, nah, you not getting let off easy with this one, bro. Ain't no overlooking nothing, bro. Take your ass to jail. You my childhood friend, but we clearly ain't friends no more. You got to go. Hell no.
Can't let bullshit like that slide. Even Danzo was shook. He knows he should be getting locked up.
Cause he like, I wouldn't have let me slide if it was me.
Executed.
Your ass would have been out of here.
Nerve to say, but in exchange, he must do all that's in his power for the sake of the Hidden Leaf Village. Oh man, great job, Hiruzen.
He thinks everything he been doing is for the Hidden Leaf Village.
Nigga walk, knowing that he's gonna do some more bullshit in the future. Talking about protect the leaf. Protect the leaf, my ass. See, me personally, if I was Hokage in this situation, I'm doing Danzo just like they did Shorty and Akame got killed. Head on a
devious work.
display.
Oh shit.
Goodness.
I haven't seen Akame got killed, so I ain't know that happened.
The mistreatment of the Uchiha.
I meant to watch it.
Now this
I just
man
never had.
Danzo was just like Toby Rob. He didn't like them damn Uchihas. A good Uchiha.
Brother,
Bad Uchiha to these boys.
Yeah,
Real
he
though,
posing
Danzo
up, bro.
treated the Uchihas like straight garbage. He did not trust them one bit. And the perfect example for this is when the Nine Tails attacked the village. Now the Uchihas could have dealt with this situation because their Sharingans could have stopped the Nine Tails. But this raggedy bastard Danzo went to Hiruzen and said, now Hiruzen, you best make sure them red-eyed, dirty-ass Uchiha some bitches ain't out there. Nigga, what you mean? They could tame the Nine Tails. Please, do you really trust a Genjutsu wielding Uchiha some bitch? I mean, you remember that heathen Madara? That damn red-eyed thug. He controlled that big furry some bitch and tried to destroy the whole village.
Yeah.
You can never trust Uchiha. So Hiruzen decided to listen to this.
Yeah, I was that this man literally was able to manipulate this man. He said, you know what? You right. You kind of spitting right now. Yeah, you right. Hold on. Yeah, we ain't putting them out there. Dumbass nigga. Stupid.
And they
Stupid.
making them guard the civilians when they should have been on the front lines. And if the Uchiha were actually able to help, there is a high, and I mean high probability of Naruto not becoming an orphan and living a life with his parents. So you can technically say that the reason why Naruto was an orphan was because of Danzo.
Yeah, in a roundabout way.
Beginning of Danzo mistreating the Uchihas. Because after the Nine Tails attacked the village, the elders got suspicious of the Uchihas. So Danzo and the elders decided to move the Uchihas all the way out to the edge of the village and have them surveyed 24/7 to make sure they weren't doing anything fishy. But all this ended up doing was just pissing the Uchihas off even more.
Right.
And when tensions kept on rising, the Uchihas just ended up deciding to stage a coup because they were tired of getting mistreated. So to try to stop this coup, Chisui was going to use his Koru Masukami on Fugaku so he could stop the coup d'etat plans from happening. Hiruzen himself signed off on this plan because this would involve
The most powerful Genjutsu in Naruto.
This bastard Danzo.
At that point, anyway. From what I hear, there's some ridiculous shit in Boruto. But at that time, Kodo Matsukami, definitely the strongest Genjutsu.
Had other plans in mind. Danzo didn't think this would work.
Why it cost so much for you?
So he decided to call Shisui for a one-on-one meeting.
Not I like your eyes, bro.
Shisui pulled up on Danzo. Danzo looked at bro and started talking to him like, you know, Shisui, I really thought you was one of them good ones.
Not the voice.
Then I remember what Toby Rama told me a long time ago. And that was to never, ever trust a dirty, red-eyed, genjutsu wielding Uchiha some bitch. Give me your eyes, nigga.
Snatch. Okay, you had to beat him first, of course.
Michael Jordan his head, then ripped his Sharingan right out of his socket. And Danzo's gritty ass wasn't even done yet, cause he wanted the other one too. But Shisui ended up escaping, but Danzo ended up putting a 5-star wonder level on bro's head. After Danzo jacked bro's eyeball, Shisui went to Itachi, and he was like, Itachi, I can't do this shit no more, twin. This motherfucker Danzo took my manhood, my Sharingan. I'd rather
snatched it right up out my face.
Oh, my Sharingan, nigga. I can't do this no more, twin. Wait, bro, what are you doing? Don't stop me, nigga. Just let me fall.
And don't just let me fall. Oh, the audio cut out. Must've been something there he couldn't keep in the video.
So Shisui ended up booming himself because of Danzo. Now we move in to receipt 6, which is
receipt number 6.
Worst thing that Danzo ever did. Making Itachi boom his whole clan. See, after he ripped Shusui's Sharingan,
goddamn,
so he couldn't use Koro Masukami on the Uchihas, he decided to fulfill him and Tobirama's dream, the Zero Uchihas plan. Shouts out Zamasu for that dumbass name I just came up with. So he called Itachi.
Hell yeah.
Two options.
The Zero Mortal plan.
And launched the coup d'etat and be slaughtered along with your family. Or side with the Leaf, and before they attempt a coup d'etat, eliminate every Uchiha except your younger brother. What
the
was
coup d'etat, or Mark Phillips calls it, a coup d'etat.
And what
about that coup d'etat?
Right here was going to determine the ending of the entire space game. And what?
That a real thumbnail? That man CJ played Dispatch? I need to check that out then. If he played, I didn't know he played Dispatch. This could just be fake, but it's probably a real thumbnail. He probably really played it. I'm gonna go check that out. Hey man, I played Dispatch too. It's on the channel. You know what I'm saying? It's in a whole play. This game is complete. Should I spoil who I went with? I ain't even gonna spoil it. For those of y'all who might want to watch it, I ain't gonna spoil it.
Every option he chose right here was gonna determine the ending of the entire game.
Look at all that Hideo Kojima.
Ended up going with booming his whole clan and saving his brother. So Itachi, along with Obito, still kind of crazy that Obito helped the nigga do it. But these two boomed all of the Uchihas in a night.
Shit's wild. The slaughter, bro.
Parents boomed him out of there. His shorty boomed her out of there.
Out of there.
Itachi dropped everybody off. Danzo did the most infuriating shit. After the massacre was over and everybody was wondering who did this, Danzo came out and said it was Itachi. Itachi Uchiha
snitched
his clan. That is why he killed Shisui and took his eyes and caused
lying motherfucker
among his brethren. And then finally, he caused this atrocity.
Not only is you snitching, but you have lying too?
This is the most infuriating son of a bitch in this entire fucking show.
Damn.
This rat decided to frame a 14-year-old of him booming his entire clan, which he orchestrated. Then said that he was the one who took Shisui's eyes. Like, you old raggedy bitch.
Bro, he done called him an old raggedy bitch like 7 times this video. It's facts though.
Nasty ass, musty ass, steak ass patch on your fucking face.
That shit is probably nasty.
You stole his eyes. Bitch, you got it in your socket. Oh no, we ain't even done yet. Then this motherfucker walks up to Hiruzen's old ass, talking about this settles everything. Like there wasn't a plan earlier that would have settled everything with no bloodshed.
Right.
Old ass dumb fuck. And then what he says right here is just absolutely mind-boggling. Hiruzen said, what does this settle? Don't you see the huge problem that we're left with? And Danzo told this man straight to his face, I consider it very minor. An entire clan got wiped out, and bro's talking like, oh, this is just a minor problem.
Minor problem. Like, get out of here, bro.
So Hiruzen,
look what you did.
Had the balls to say, Danzo, I cannot allow you to act on your authority any longer. You're relieved of your duties. Get your bitch ass out my sight. Happy unemployment, fuck nigga. This should
they don't just fire. You should have threw his ass in jail.
All the way back when he first tried to assassinate Hiruzen. Like it took
delayed punishment.
Seeing something like this for his old ass to finally fire him.
You was on probation and you violated it. You're going to jail now.
And the icing on the cake to celebrate Danzo's unemployment, Itachi pulled back up on bro and told him to his face, "Just so you know, I heard all that bullshit that just came out of your mouth. But let me tell you this.
Yeah.
If you ever lay a hand on my little brother, I will gut you and expose your fraudulent ass for the entire world to see."
Bitch.
Your head on a swivel.
Ooh, it disappeared with the crows. Hey. Listen, man, we've asked this question a whole bunch of times before, bro. Well, I don't think I've ever asked y'all directly. Who y'all got in an aura off? We're not talking about fighting. Just an aura off. Minato or Itachi? It's tough. It's tough. I still think Minato got it. But if you say Itachi, I'm not even mad at you, bro. I understand. Them boys both was aura personified every time they was on the goddamn field. Or on the screen, I mean. Shit was crazy, bro. Shit was crazy.
You can technically say that both Naruto and Sasuke lost their parents because of Danzo.
Because of Danzo.
This guy loves ruining childhoods. Speaking about that, receipt 7.
Receipt number 7.
That leaked to the entire village that Naruto was the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki.
You what?
Yep. If you didn't think this old bastard couldn't be any more of an asshole, then man, let me tell you.
Hated this man,
sure
bro.
The anime doesn't even touch on this. But if you go and read those,
yeah, I'm about to say I didn't know this. I actually didn't know that. I didn't know that he was the one who leaked that info. I didn't read the Itachi light novel, so that explains why I didn't know that. Damn, this man, bro. I already didn't like this man at first. I'm hating him even more as the video go on.
Novels, it basically kind of alludes and tells you that this nigga did it. Now you see, Naruto wasn't always hated as a child, and it could have stayed that way. But Danzo decided to leak
the cleanest pause music in video game history.
Naruto was the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki and basically use him as a scapegoat. So everybody in the village could focus their hatred on him, a literal toddler. So
get him dirty, bro.
The villagers paranoid and scared of Naruto, leading to
at him
being treated like shit and isolated as a child. So yeah, not only are his parents dead because of Danzo, but also everybody in the village hated the nigga because of Danzo.
And once again, you can take where the series eventually went with Naruto and be like, okay, well, if it wasn't for all that bullshit Danzo did, Naruto doesn't get to where he gets to. So that's actually a good thing in the long term. But nah, you got to put what he did in a vacuum and be like, yo, bro, you're still a bitch. You're still a bitch. You hold that nigga Naruto. It turned out well. He developed his own will of fire in himself. And, you know, he had the drive to become the Hokage and flip everybody's outlook on him. He went from being hated to beloved all across the ninja land. Not just whatchamacallit in the Leaf, all across the ninja lands. He's big Naruto now. But, you know, you still have to hold that man. You still have to hold that man, bro. You did him dirty.
You know, as I'm starting to think about it, 90% of the problems in Naruto always lead back to Danzo.
Facts.
Receipt 8, trying to usurp Tsunade. Now, during the Pain Assault, Danzo decided to commit his favorite crime.
No Tsunade disrespect right now, bro.
He saw Pain's attack on the Leaf as an opportunity to make Tsunade look bad and somehow become Hokage while doing it. So this is what he did. First, after Tsunade was done cooking these old dumbass geezers, they didn't believe in Naruto at all. After they all left the room, old frog nigga was about to go warn Naruto to come back to the village because Naruto was Konoha's #1 option. He was the best player on the team. But Danzo, frog nigga, cause he didn't want Naruto to come back.
God, bro.
This man was actively trying to throw the game for his own team. Deadass, if you want a real life comparison to this is like having 2017, 2018 LeBron and refusing to play the nigga. Naruto wanted Naruto to ride the bench while the whole team was getting dog walks by Pain.
Damn.
Then after he killed frog nigga, him and his goons decided to hide underground like some rats while Pain proceeded to turn the village into a
that almighty push is wild, bro.
Killing God knows how many people. And you know what's crazy? Even some of the root members were like, yo, shouldn't we be helping up topside right now? And this nigga was like, hell no, we ain't doing shit. This spells the end of that old slug summoning. I wanna look 25 forever. Old ass a bitch.
Like, god damn.
What about the innocent civilians dying right now? Out of hell with them. They were a necessary sacrifice in order for me to become Hokage.
for the betterment of the leaf. It's the best if I'm in that position. Like, no,
it's
bro.
supposed to be for the sake of the hidden.
Yeah, like get your ass out of here.
Was over, and the entire village was left.
Look
in
at the
ruins.
village, bro. Look at it.
Was in a coma because she was putting in work trying to protect the village like a true Hokage should. But since she was in a coma, the leaf needed a new active Hokage. And this is when this old ass rat finally got what he wanted all along. Danzo ended up being appointed the 6th Fraud Kage.
The Fraud Kage, facts.
To continue to call him the Fraud Kage because I refuse to acknowledge this nigga as
I ain't acknowledging shit.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have
You ain't the
my
6th.
final receipt of why I hate this nigga and
You will never be known
why
as
this
the
man
6th.
biggest fraud
Kakashi
in
is the
history
6th.
of the Hidden Leaf. Receipt number 9, the Izanagi Merchant.
This motherfucker
This
was
nigga.
This the part that, bro, this man was annoying as fuck. He was annoying as fuck with all these goddamn Sharingan eyes in his arms so he could spam Izanagi. He was annoying, bro.
Can't fight for shit without spamming Izanagi. I swear to you, this motherfucker died 11 times fighting Sasuke. 11 times, my nigga. Now, how we even got here was just ridiculous.
I hate this man, bro.
Danzo's fraud ass was about to be exposed for
Not that this is Halloween in the back.
at the 5 Kage Summit because he was trying to become the leader of the allied shinobi forces. But when Sasuke pulled up, this old
Farming aura on the ceiling.
ass bitch ducked the smoke immediately and ran off because he
He got the fuck out of there.
by Sasuke. So when Sasuke was finally able to confront him and Danzo had nowhere else to run,
Yeah.
it was finally time for this fraud to be exposed. So he pulls out that nasty ass, grotesque Sharingan loaded arm with Hashirama cells.
Shit nasty, bro.
Sasuke, I will be adding your Sharingan to my collection next.
Hell no.
Dirty Uchiha, some bitch. So Danzo runs up to Sasuke and swings at him with no hesitation. Sasuke blocks his attack with his
Bitch.
Susanoo and just stares into this old man's soul.
Yeah.
Look at his face, bro. He knows he done fucked up.
You
He
fucked up.
knows his old wrinkly ass is about to get cooked by a 15-year-old.
Hey, I done talked about this scenario a million times, bro. Whatever, if you ever get into a fight with somebody, bro, and you hit them with, I'm talking about, you put the power of God in anime behind your goddamn punch and hit a motherfucker with everything, boom, hard as you can, and they just, and then just stare at you. They just eat that shit, bro. What do you do? What do you do? Do you start apologizing? Do you beg for them not to whoop your ass? Do you take off running? You hit a motherfucker with a fully low, I'm talking about one of them haymakers that after you land it, you hurt a little bit. You done fucked yourself up hitting the motherfucker so hard. And they just eat your shit. You might well run. You might well run. you fighting. They don't use to continue fighting.
Sasuke snatches this old nigga and just starts squeezing the last bit of life he got left in him.
Yeah.
Ask his Danzo, why did you do it? Why did you make my brother kill my entire clan and ruin my whole fucking life? And Danzo doesn't even want to answer the question.
Wow.
He just starts telling Sasuke, that damn red-eyed thug was a rat, spilling the damn leaf secrets. That's why you can never trust the dirty Uchiha. You Satan spawn, you hear me? So Sasuke had enough of Danzo's bullshit and just decided to crush him, leading to
Crunch.
his first death. Now, Danzo basically has 10 lives because he got 10 Sharingans in that nasty ass arm, and they all got Izanagi. So
Shit's
basically,
annoying,
he
bro.
can respawn 10 times. So Danzo decides to respawn right behind Sasuke, and he ends up doing one of the dumbest moves in the entire series. He tried to stab a Susanoo with a kunai.
You just tried to put, all right, bro. Stupid ass nigga.
You serious?
Nigga, what made you
What are
think
you
I was-
doing, fam?
He really talking like he analytical, like, as expected. Susanoo, just the thing to protect yourself. So Sasuke squashed.
You just punched the Susanoo from the front.
That is another death. This nigga has been one-shotted twice. He sucks. Nigga has 10 Sharingans and Hashirama cells in his ass.
Take off running.
Get any more carried than this?
Use Izanagi, survive, and take off running. That's what I would have did.
99 stats in his ass. So
Wow.
response again, just for Sasuke to casually fly up and use Amaterasu, incinerating this old bastard to death and killing this bum-ass nigga a third time. So Danzo responds again and starts
To keep having experience getting killed. Know that shit hot.
Just spreading his nasty ass breath.
Hi, how are you?
So Sasuke ends up getting in close.
No, that was the other SpongeBob.
Ends up choking him, but Sasuke
The one with the round body.
arm and splits Danzo right down the middle, cutting off his arm and killing him for a fourth time. So Danzo ends up respawning again.
Like, look at him.
Trying to look all cool and shit. Nigga think
Trying to farm aura. No, you ain't getting none. You ain't getting none. On me, that's a fact. Because you done got murdered 4 times.
Standing up there looking like a doofus, Sasuke decided to show him what an actual ore farmer looks like. So he uses a genjutsu, and when Danzo turns around, he sees Itachi just staring in his soul. His old ass looking like, no, this can't be. Uchiha, you're supposed to be dead. So Itachi ends up using the Amaterasu on Danzo, but Danzo, actually being smart for once, figured out that this was a genjutsu. So when Sasuke came up behind him to try to stab him, he ended up stopping because Danzo put a curse mark on him all the way back when he was choking him. So Sasuke was paralyzed. He couldn't move. So Karin tried to come up and save him. I don't even know why she tried.
Get out of here, Karin. Yeah, get out of here, Karin.
So Danzo actually could have ended this fight right here, but he decided to be a dumbass and start gloating,
start talking.
How trash
as they always start talking,
was, and how saving Sasuke was Itachi's biggest mistake. So this ended up pissing Sasuke off. So he ends up breaking out of the jutsu and blasting Danzo off.
Words are powerful, bro. You should have shut your ass up and just did the deed.
His best chance at winning this fight, because from here on out, it was a belt to ass.
Yeah.
Sasuke ends up sniping Danzo with a Susanoo arrow and booms him for a 5th time.
Look at you.
So he responds again.
Look at him, man.
Decides to rush him head on just to get sniped again.
You can't even dodge the arrows. You're trash.
KD ratio is in the dirt.
Oh my God.
Number 6. So then Danzo decides to use a summoning jutsu. So he brings out this big ass.
What the hell?
Tiger hype.
I don't even remember that thing.
Turns into a vacuum. So while this was distracting Sasuke, Danzo came behind him and tried to sneak him. But Sasuke uses a fireball jutsu at the Baku. Then he turns around and just rocks Danzo, flying and booming him again.
That killed you, bruh.
Respawns again.
You're garbage.
Sasuke to come down and fall into the ground, booming him.
Danzo is actually trash, bro.
He's getting spawn camped.
He's garbage. He's getting spawn camped.
Just to take 3 shuriken to the chest.
Oh my God,
and
bro.
Respawn again. So
now it's Sasuke he's fighting. I understand it's big Sasuke right here, but nah, Danzo is just trash, bro. You're garbage, bro.
Danzo had 1 Sharingan left, so he decided to put all of his remaining power into this chakra.
Yeah, Hokage aren't just smart, nigga. They're strong too. You trash, bro.
Stabbed again, and just like that, Danzo just wasted
one more.
All of
Yep,
his
one more.
This fraud couldn't get the job.
Run.
With 10 Sharingans.
Play dead and run.
Hashirama cells. This nigga is trash.
Trash.
So Danzo ends up falling to his knees, and this nigga knows it's over. His pathetic ass tried to get up just to fall down face first. He was done. Cooked.
Stupid
so
ass.
Danzo, being desperate, decided to use one last trick up his sleeve. He ends up grabbing Karin and using her as a hostage. So Danzo had to be thinking, since I got his girl, I should be able to negotiate and get out of here. Cause ain't no way in hell he gonna hurt her, right? Right? Sasuke booms both of them through the chest.
Do you not know who you fucking with, bro? Hey, look, I'm on record saying that Sasuke is a hoe. Sasuke is a hoe and was straight up unlikable for me throughout the majority of Naruto. I know a lot of people had Sasuke as their favorite character, but throughout pretty much all of Shippuden, up until the end, I did not like this man. He was a fucking hoe. But he had qualities about him that makes him useful in certain situations. He just did some shit. That's the kind of shit Vegeta would do. You think you can hold somebody hostage and that's gonna be enough for me to not do nothing? Now, granted, if somebody tried that shit with Boomer, he ain't gonna shoot both of them just to kill the dude. So you know what I'm saying? That's a little different. But Sasuke don't give a fuck about her. Is the thing? He don't really give a fuck about her. That man shit barely cared about Sakura, let alone Karin. Like, get out of here.
He gonna hurt her, right? Right? Sasuke booms both of them through the chest.
Hold that. Sasuke don't give a fuck.
Give a fuck, bro. Look at his face. This man was dirty.
Hey, come on, man.
For blood.
He don't give a damn.
Give a fuck. He straight up told Shorty, since you managed to get taken hostage, you're nothing but
a burden to me. God damn, Sasuke.
Danzo knew it was over. We end up getting one of the most satisfying scenes in the entire series as we get to watch this loser,
Look at this bitch. Look at this bitch.
this war criminal run away.
He should have been ran. Should have been ran.
Knows it's over. So then Obito came down and Danzo was surrounded by the final two members of the clan that he destroyed. This was all of Danzo's sins coming back to bite him in the ass.
All in your ass.
Poetic justice. So Danzo in his final moments decided, if I'm going out, I'm taking you damn Uchiha with me. So he uses a reverse tetragram ceiling jutsu and ends up blowing himself sky high. But even after using that jutsu, Danzo bricked and he failed at taking them out. And Danzo,
Trash.
evilest nigga in Naruto, the most pathetic,
At least he went out with his own sword.
shit, died a fucking failure.
I'll give you that, but you definitely trash.
As Konoha's biggest fraud.
Hey, man, I'm gonna just leave it on this screen for the outro, bro. Yeah, man. This nigga Danzo was just a hoe the whole time. He was unlikable. I don't know how anybody could like this man, Danzo. Fuck this man. And he got his just desserts in the end. You know what I'm saying? You got bodied by Sasuke 11 times. Well, the 11th time you blew yourself up and didn't even hit nobody. You self-destructed and it didn't do nothing. I don't think self-destruct can miss in Pokemon, but that's like if you use self-destruct and it misses. You're trash, bro. You're trash. Get Danzo up out of here. Hey, man, great video by the boy CJ Dachamp. As always, dog. Let me know y'all favorite part of the video down in the comment section if you have any opinions or anything that I said throughout the video, or just on Naruto Shippuden in general. You know what I'm saying? Leave those down below in the comment sections below. I'll make sure I reply to y'all, get back at y'all. I always talk to y'all in the comment section. Y'all know that. Make sure y'all show I love the video by dropping a like on it before y'all get up out of here. Share the video and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like this in the future. And until next time, we are up out of this thing. It's boy Dog, we signing out. Peace.